FCBL. This is Abby, Damian, Alex, Briones, Marco, Santi, Arnold. Nice first man. Okay, so today we will discuss a few things. First is the league format. And as of right now, so far we have 13 teams. Okay, there are about 18 teams that are submitted yung kanilang lineup. Pero we only consider yung mga nagbayad. Yung talagang mayroon ng pera. Kasi everybody wants to play but they don't want to pay. So ang ating lang dito to make sure na yung ating league is medyo matuloy, ang tuloy-tuloy talaga, ay di dapat yung mga nagbayad na. So far, 13 teams ang control natin. No pay, no league. No pay.
No pay, no play.
Wala na.
So today is 13 teams.
Depende na next week kung mapa na magbayad. No more, close. That's it. Kasi about the booking, medyo magagawin tayo.
So 13 teams. And Mel will explain yung ating format. It's a little bit different. There's a little bit of spice and twist doon sa regular na format ng mga league dito. But Mel will explain it.
Good afternoon, guys. So this season we will have new changes to the format. The purpose is to so seeding round, and in the seeding round we will divide the teams into 3 groups, and we will seed strong teams in the first two, just to make it even, right? Right? Yeah, just to make it balanced. The purpose of the seeding round is to separate the strong teams and the weaker teams. So that way we don't have blow-up games where you have 40-point loss where you don't want to play anymore because it's you will lose anyway badly, right?
So how do you determine if the team is really strong, like
fresh?
Okay. So I know they're really strong, right?
We have past performances, right?
Yeah,
we know we are involved in 3 leagues, ABs anyway. So we know who are the strong teams. So we base it on past performances and analysis of the lineup. So basically we know the player day in day out. We know. So for example, your team, Pagi Gorilla.
That's a brand new team.
We're
not strong.
Yeah, but basically it's value anyway. So we know. So we have fresh.
You reveal our team, huh? It's a secret.
Or maybe is MJ questionable? We might have to bracket them over there, right? So we have
It's a grading system, dude.
and each bracket. Right now we have bracket A, B, C. We plan on bracket B, but we only have 13 teams right now, so just C. So
Parang sa school.
Group A, we have 5
There's
teams.
row 1, row 2,
Yeah.
row 3, row 4. The slow guys are in the back.
We have four as well. Everybody plays round robin in each group. And so after the seeding round, you have maybe 4-0 here, 3-1, etc., and the same here, right? So the top 2 teams here move on to bracket A. So this one is a super league bracket. Basically, it's always strong games we have here. The weaker teams will move to bracket B. That way, they have close games as well, right? So they are encouraged to come and competitive. Yeah. This is the top 5 teams here qualify for the playoffs.
That's not different.
And the top 3 teams here as incentive will qualify as well. We'll assume seed number 6, seed number 8, and seed number 8, and so on. And these are the top 5 seeds. The idea is, if you make this qualify as well, there won't be any incentive anyway to play here, right? So you still play well to secure a higher seed, and you don't want to miss the playoff as well. So that way, we even things up and we make, like I said, make the games more exciting, more equal, and more competitive. So that's basically the setup. And then after the group play, we move on to the playoffs. As usual, the traditional pairing is 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, and 4 versus 5. And then it's a knockout system in the playoffs.
Can we insist twice to win advantage for no losses? It's been a while for in our league, a lot of, just for our incentive or just for our, it's a benefit on the team.
Is it based on experience?
It's not, I didn't say that we're a strong team or we're just,
Oh!
no.
Can you say it?
So,
He implies it.
sabi naman siguro 0 losses, di ba? It should be,
For,
it's been a while, we didn't implement that one habit.
we can probably make this a suggestion, right? We can probably make an exception, but we have to make adjustment here. Probably we can take 4 here and 4 here and then match it up.
Well, excuse me, guy.
No, we can vote if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
ask all the players, raise the hand kung sinong gusto nyo. And let's say this guy is go to the top 8. Then,
So,
if you,
I think the question is yung walang talo.
Yeah.
Good lang. Yeah.
During the elimination of
Para may inspire din yung iba, yung each every team na magkumpleto, maglaro sila, ng panalo, more winning games para ma-inspire sila na wala silang talo. Just in case, pwede naman lahat mag 1 or 2 teams, 0 losses. Or,
But what you're saying is normally you do twice to beat in the semifinals.
in
round or
Actually,
I think that's a bit much, because 1 versus 8. You're thinking of the 3rd seed here in the low bracket. You don't think you can beat them by 30 points? Come on.
You never know, right?
Yeah.
That's your
Oh,
advantage,
yeah,
being
it's
number
like,
1.
right? You're facing teams from the lower bracket. So basically, I'm not saying the ball is still brown, right? But then that's the nature of the game.
the 20 bit is a little bit tough.
Yeah.
Usually they do it by
Yeah.
just na lost.
Yeah, and they do that in the NCAA, but it's already in the semifinals, right? Or I mean in UAAP.
no. Just
3 times to beat.
In 1-8, what do you call this? Sa top 8 first round? Sa first round, yeah.
Yeah.
Sa semis, wala namang...
That's the first round.
Maganda rin kasi kung ikaw maging top 1, wala kang talo. Kasi privilege yun eh.
Yeah, privilege.
Kasi may paka-straight nang wala kang talo. Dahil sa dami ng team na malalakas. So bigyan natin ng pagkakataon na
Maybe,
magkaroon ng privilege yung maging number 1.
Maybe what we can do though is
Okay, boss. Yung pinaka, boss, yung pinaka lowest, yun ang mga kalaban. So twice to beat, lalaman ng iwan.
Ganun talaga.
Privilege, boss.
It doesn't matter. Nasa 8 sila eh. It doesn't matter. Twice to beat. Advantage yung 0 losses. Kahit na hindi naman i-underestimate yung number 8. Kung bilog ang bola.
Estimate nila.
Diba?
Yeah, I have a suggestion. What if we make the number 1 a buy again? So at least you are,
format mo rito. Kasi kaya ka nga nag-come out sa idea to. Para may elimination twice to beat.
Kaya nga yun. Kasi strong teams na
So let's go for a vote.
Okay.
let's go for the vote.
But yeah, I think that's better. No loss, twice to beat advantage.
Okay.
So, assess sa inyo yan, mga
I don't think naman magpapatalo kayo para sa
Oh. Nice to beat, oh.
one team, one person per team.
Oh.
Mga 2 persons per team.
Ganun pala.
Anything na we're all equal here. It happens lang talaga na it happens lang talaga na iba-iba tayo ng grupo. Siyempre, kung saan komportable maglaro, tungta. Diba? Lahat naman equal, bilog ang bola. Even Barrio, lost, press, natatalo, doon lang talaga sa sistema.
Pero i-raise ko lang sa sandali. Magkakaroon tayo ng problema.
Kahit dapat ko. Tinamad na akong maghawak eh.
You're talking about beating.
Tagal eh.
Ako, bubuksan mo yung puti yung James.
Kasi twice to beat.
Sino no? Rejected, no?
Twice to beat.
Hindi. Sa alam mo
Dalawa lang.
Diba?
Yeah.
No, best of 3.
Oh, yeah.
Best of 3. So you're talking about
It ano lang natin, situationally, open natin yung ano. Madali lang naman.
Ano ba?
If
Best
you
of
guys
two, best of
got
three?
some, kung magagaling pa sa amin yung magsishare tayo about sa...
Yung best of 3 mo, wala na yung ano, first to beat, di ba?
Pero ang problema
May
mo
patas
kasi,
na yun.
yung value, nakasend na sa atin, hindi natin pwedeng at this point, liable, and later on, mag-change tayo doon. Hindi mo alam kung saan ako ng mababayad ng James.
Pero kasi, suggest, kung ito, ano lang naman, suggestion is, sana if ever, kung i-open natin, kung, depende. Let's just tingnan na natin, try natin itong twice to get advantage. Siguro naman, hindi naman mahirap maningil sa each team na, okay, you guys need to share for these play games sa court, tapos sa ref, then half and half committee and the...
Okay, one suggestion lang. So, yung sinasabi mo, 1 versus 8 lang yun.
Yeah.
Kasi sila, may chance to ulit.
Pag walang talo lang yan.
Pero may isang talo. Kahit number 1, wala twice to beat.
Okay, pag sweep then, bibigyan natin ng twice to beat. Okay ba?
Yeah.
Diba?
Number 1.
Parang top team lang, ay number 1 lang. Number 1. Sa question, kasi sa dami ng malalakas na team na sumali, hindi tayo nakakasigurado kung sinong walang talo eh. Lahat kasi gusto manalo, di ba? Kaya mahirap maka-straight win.
So, sweep lang din. Pag sweep, twice to beat.
Binayak mo, hindi ka mo pumusip.
Pag sweep, twice to beat.
Okay.
Sa playoffs na yan.
Sa playoffs.
Yeah, first round. After Final Four, wala na. Out.
Ito yung modification natin, di ba?
Parang bonus lang isa kasi na undefeated.
So, basically, that's our format for this year. Each team will have a guaranteed game of 9 games, plus playoff games, right? And the purpose of this is so we have, like I said, we make the league competitive. If you want to prove your mettle in the first place, you play well in the seeding round, and then you play as well in the group phase, and then eventually. So every time it's full on, right? I'm sure Fresh will don't want to play dribble all the time, you know.
Playing 35
Yeah.
For the...
Yeah, so that way you guys will face, you know, week in, week out, strong teams. Right? And like I said, your penalty for being bad in the group play, in the strong league, and the strong bracket will be, you'll be out of playoffs.
6 and 7. Okay, guys.
Questions.
Any
Do
questions?
you have any questions
How
about
about the braketing ng ABC? Any questions? Kung paano dadalhin or whatever?
Yeah, this one's, like we said, we will see maybe the top 8 teams you basically know, Abe and us, and we can have also, take input from you guys, and who are the good ones. But like I said, we basically know who the top teams are, and the rest will be to make it even. The non-seeded teams will their placing in A, B, C, D will be draw lots, bunutan. So that way they won't be complaining, oh, you place me in this one and that one. Okay? It's all in the format written and it.
Pwede na ngayon.
Draw lots.
Draw lots.
Gusto nyo magbulatan ngayon para sa single round?
We can't do that yet because we haven't seeded the teams. We can't do that at that point because we don't know yet who are the teams that are, entering the league. So we may
Wala pang final.
only for the non-seeded teams. So Abby will communicate it.
Pwede na.
Hindi kasi hindi mo alam yung sisid mo eh.
Okay.
We can also help. We can help you see the team. While everybody's here, we can always suggestion lang sa akin ng mag-straight kasi kung hawak nyo ng line-up ng bawat team.
Okay.
Okay, boss. So ngayon, nag-meeting tayo, baka meron pang walang ibang representative ng bawat team. So para maiwasan natin yung bias.
Yun yung sinasabi ko kaya hindi at a later date.
Para lahat alam nila.
Kasi hindi natin na.
Lahat.
Din yung gym natin.
Kasi sa gym na
Yan ang mga
one,
pasok.
pre-book mo yan in advance.
Yeah.
Magda-down ka ng money down yan, hindi pwedeng kwan.
Exactly.
Kaya,
Yeah.
you know,
Eligibility. Meron lang tayong 18 sa lineup, sa rooster.
Yeah, just check. Just pakitingin
Sa
nyo lang yung
first page ng ating rules and regulations din ninyo. 18 yung ating rooster, pero 15 lang ang pwedeng mag-draw.
Okay.
What if in 2 games and then we have player na injured?
Yeah, that's right. So,
That's okay.
may-
We have
18 players na nasa lineup. Friday boys. Pero 15 lang yung pwedeng maglaro. Ano? Per game. Tatlo yung roster. Tapos, ang nangyayari kasi is, dati, meron ibang mga player na naglalaro sa championship, yung malakas na sumusupport. So, bawat players dapat maglaro at least 3 games. Minimum of 3 games.
During the elimination.
During the elimination, tsaka yung seeding natin, bago maglaro sa playoff.
So,
okay.
Interrupt ako.
okay.
Sir, pwede yung scorebook is paperless.
Yeah, good question again. Okay, by the way, guys, I'm gonna show you.
At the back of the waiver, there is a list of players signing their names,
By the
right?
way, guys,
That will be the final lineup, yeah.
this is before we have each team we have our own folder like this one. Which team this one? Press, okay. Then they have a lineup here. Except that one, you can write down your name here. Then kung ano yung nandito na name, that's the final. No more add, no more less. So ngayon, let's say starting na natin October 2. Kaya ngayon, may chance kayo, ilagay nyo na yung gusto nyo, ilagay na tao. So, when the game is start, boss, pakiat to. Can you add this name? No more. Okay, kasi like this game, this team, from the beginning, from the start, inayos nyo yung lineup niya. Okay? So, kaya naandito lahat. Then we have attendance. Every score sheet, ikikip namin. So, let's say, nakita natin to si Mike. Okay, what the this
No,
guy.
Abe,
Okay,
there's a point, guys.
okay.
This will be the final lineup, right? There are 18 spots for here. You have first name, signature, and the date you signed the document. And then this will be the final lineup. No more changes. You put 18, I think, honestly, that's a bit much already, right? So this will be the final lineup. Whoever, the strong one that you want in there, put in there, right? And then afterwards, we'll make an Excel file, a score sheet, FIBA style score sheet. We will print all the names there. So every game, all the names are there. If you want to add, no more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's printed already there. Hindi na pwede yung susulat mo on it.
Tsaka,
Okay, para malinis.
mahalaga dito pati yung signature.
Yeah,
Kasi
signature, oh.
meron tayong consent. Meron mga players na maglalaro under 18 years old.
Yeah.
Kailangan natin ng
Parental fan. May form kami.
Waiver.
Gusto nyo nito, waiver.
kailangan natin ng
Pwede na.
Juniors.
Ano, before award. Kung pwede na ngayon, kami lang.
Waiver.
Pero,
Every week, the committee will
pero
take
18 yan ba?
attendance.
Alam mo
Say that
sila.
again?
Every week, every game, the committee will take the attendance of who showed up or who's gonna do the attendance for the players every week. So we know that they've shown,
They played at least 3
Well,
At least 3 games.
We can check it out.
Yeah.
you guys, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because at the end, we want to argue with anybody.
Oh yeah. Actually, we are planning to update the Facebook with even the highest scores and stuff like that.
And
So
how about like injured players?
yeah.
Do they have to show up? Or?
I was thinking of that though. If you have an injured player, maybe $25 you can get a doctor's certificate. No, just to be fair, right? Right? Yeah, if you want, right?
But if they show up and sit on the bench?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
that's okay.
I think
That's
that's
okay.
okay.
yeah.
that's fine. Your players are okay.
That's okay.
Right.
As long as they
when you sit in the table.
Maybe we'll just ask the injured guys to check in with you.
Yeah. Then we know we've seen and then it's okay, right?
So we'll give this copy to you guys. The most important is the full name and then the signature.
And the date you sign it. It's a legal document, so.
So we preview.
No, only
This is
once.
just one.
Only once,
One.
yeah.
And this is going to be the final lineup. Okay. No.
Again, do you have a question?
Okay. We have to go in. Next natin yung players attire.
Yung players attire, dapat kumpleto yung uniform nyo. Pag hindi kumpleto, complete attire, up and down, no play. Pero, let's say, itong team hindi kumpleto, meron siyang jersey, pero wala siyang short. Ngayon, tatanungin natin yung kabila kung okay lang sa kanila. Para maging fair tayo, tatanungin lang natin yung
Kalaban.
Pag ayaw nila, let's say ayaw nila, tibag.
Pero mas yung taas, mas
maganda.
Pag wala yung pantaas, eh di...
No. No jersey, no.
Dapat mag-come up na tayo ng decision yan.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. Pwede din.
Mas better. Huwag na tayo magtanungan. Sabi, talagang good idea.
Sa akin ang boss, kasi kahit anong suggestion ng grupo, kung ano yung rules nyo, yun ang susundin nyo.
Okay, so sige, punta tayo.
Kasi yung rules namin dito, no uniform.
No. By the way, sorry, Amato, by the way, excuse, kaya niya lang nasabi, parang hindi lahat kami nagdi-decision.
Para hindi ko ano.
Okay, so let's see ito si Jojo. Hindi walang shot, pinayagan mo, right? But for the second time, inulit-ulit ni Jojo. But for you, kung gustong payagan siya, nasa sayo. Pero yung sinabi mo naman, bakit natin mag-equal, right? Not na good. Kung sinabi mo lang,
Heads up lang namin sa inyo, no? Ang Friday bus pa kasi, hindi pa kompleto yung uniform ng...
Third week of October,
Pero may pantaas.
Yung first game.
Okay lang, we make exceptions. We'll figure out.
uwi na tayo.
Skin na lang kayo. Skin.
O hindi, kasi yung...
Ano bang, mas paano kung ang uniforme ng team yung pantaas lang?
Pwede siya pantaas. Pag-provide kayo na siya. Meron sa Nike, meron sa sports check.
Basta pare-pareha.
Yeah, same color.
Di ba?
Basta same color.
Same color.
Ano ating ko lang?
Kahit wala ng number yun.
Basta yung pamitaas, mas.
Importante may number yung pantaas.
Importante sa taas.
Tsaka pala, meron
May
tayong
sports
message.
stick tayo. Pwede kayong bumili ng shorts doon.
Basta black or
Basta black lahat.
Oh, by the way, we do have best in uniform. Best in uniform.
Ganito lang, maximum na natin ng after 3 games. After 3 games, wala silang uniform up top and bottom. Hindi na sila
Ang
makakasama.
dami nun, 2 weeks lang.
O 3 o
3 weeks. 3 weeks yun.
3 weeks.
Kasi pwede
sila,
namin kasi.
di ba? 3 weeks.
Hindi sila, tama yung 3 games, tama yung 3 games. Kasi ang third week pa ng October. Third week pa ng October lang.
Body 3 games.
Yeah, 3 weeks, 3 weeks.
3 games, okay sa inyo.
Okay lang yan, 3 weeks.
Bunuhan tayo, bunuhan tayo.
Hindi na pwede.
3 games. Okay, 3 games. Full uniform, up and down.
So siya, 4th game, dapat complete na.
After na 3 games, just call
Ang pangalawa? Number 1. Kasi,
Nalaro siya.
Isang player lang. Isang player lang.
Tapos tatanong ko lang sa rep, bibigyan mo ba ng dalawang free throw yan? Yung kasahin ko lang siya.
Dahil yun yung sinasabi sila, pre. Edgar. Yun yung sabi ni
Kasi
Boss.
sa
No game time.
sa league is must have the top.
Taas.
Yeah.
You don't care about the bottom.
Yeah.
Pero pag wala silang top, can play.
Okay.
Alright.
Pwedeng walang shorts.
Kailangan yan, kasali.
Oh,
Tatanungin sa team kung pwede siya mag-manage. Basta importante may pantaas.
Pwede naka-brief lang, no?
Ngayon, sinasabi natin to, pero pag sa atin nangyari, gusto mag-implement tayo ng rules talaga na napakahigpit, tapos sa atin nangyari, parang mapapaisip mo na, little bit consideration na tama, tanungin yung kabilang team. Total, pataas, meron naman.
Yoga pants na lang. Pwede.
Yung mga sa group, medyo malawak yung coverage.
Yeah, that's
Tatanungin yung something, okay, sa akin lang, no problem, di ba?
Okay, sige.
Yeah.
Pwede na, can we decide now?
Yeah. Then nga yung situationally.
Kaso lang, siyempre, what if kung meron silang number dito?
Hindi,
Hindi na, basta after 4 weeks.
Sorry.
Final mo na yun.
Final na natin. After 3 weeks.
After 3 weeks na. First 3 weeks. Kasi inyo yun.
Grace period tayo.
That's it.
Sa inyo yun.
Tama yung sabi niyo. You skip 3 weeks. Sinabi niyo, no? 3 weeks.
Yeah,
That's
kayo
it.
mag-decision.
On the
Wala na. The fourth week.
Wala na yan. Sama na yung grace period.
Wala. Hindi na siya pwede magtako. Maglalaro siya kung kumpleto siya. One week game. Good idea. Napunta yung mga player na to ha. Meron kaming checklist ng mga yun. Basta, mention ko na. Baka alam nyo na, like, kung kanino man napunta si Quiones. Ayun, once na may nangyari, automatic, wala na siya. Oh, do you hear that all guys? Di ba kayo? Kasi ilang beses na siya involved. Normal warning kasi napagbigyan siya ilan na beses na. Okay? So ngayon, let's say magkakagulo kami dalawa, avoid na lang si Quiones. Huwag na sumali. Right? Kasi once na siya po yung nag-cause ng away, so amin na lang. Nakinig nyo lang. Kung siya yung away, kami parala. Pag makikita naman namin, ilang mata naman, makikita naman namin kung inunahan. Diba? And one more, isa pa. Nagsimula ang gulo noon, hindi sa backup ako sa Dennis ngayon. Nakita ko noon, si Reyes nung i-hit niya si Jason.
Nasakit din yun.
Meron pa rin sabi. Alam mo,
Nilaisip ko lang pa as ito ang
Para sa mali ko.
Problem child.
Nasa list natin para masabihan ka si
Basically, okay naman eh. Wala akong problema eh. Sino?
may time limit po tayo. Excuse me. May time po sabi parang sa discussion yung parting yun. May time limit po tayo dito. Kaya let's move on with the rules.
Let's focus tayo sa
Ang rules po natin, basically our rule is FIBA rules. That's what we follow in general, right? The referees, Edward knows what we apply. But of course, we can't really follow FIBA strictly because you know the time limit that we have. So we have made FCBL special rules of play, right? So generally we play 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. And then each quarter will be running time with the exception of the last minute of the first 3 quarters. So first 3 quarters, the last minute is stop time, right? Because sometimes you have a play, right? But then it's already out, so you can't run it. So the last minute of each first 3 quarter will be stop time. And the last 3 minutes of the last quarter is also stop time as well. Last 3 minutes of the
2 minutes, okay.
Except the penalty.
And then, but that one is only in the group stages. In the playoffs, we make adjustments because there are more important games, right? Right. So maybe later on in the playoffs we move it to 5 minutes stop time in the 4th quarter. If you pay up, well then we can make it stop time all the time. But that's not a reality, right? Okay. And then for the first few games, that's the rule. But in the first few games, we run test cases because there's a request that we will have stop time during foul shots. Yeah. I think I don't know who made that suggestions, but
agree ako doon. I'm agree with that one. During the penalty is stop na.
But that only test case of maybe first two dates. We'll see if it works, but if it compromises our gym time considerations, well, we have to make decisions because it's money, right? And then it's all money.
Yeah, true.
And then fourth rule, each team will have 4 timeouts. 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half. Yeah.
Is it possible to make it 5 timeouts? Like, that was the first time and then 3 sa
well, pag-uusapan pa namin sa committee. It's also possible, but then what we're trying to do is the first 2 timeouts in the first half won't be carry over. So if you don't use it, you lose it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. But in the last 3, in the final period,
But you have overtime, extra timeout.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying is some teams they wanna preserve 2 timeouts in the 4th quarter, right?
Yeah.
So hindi na sila magta-time ng 3rd quarter. Paano kung kailangan na mag-time in the 3rd quarter? Right?
Okay, so Abi, what do you think?
Yeah.
You guys,
Okay, let's make a voting right now. Okay, sino gusto ng tatlo? Sino gusto ng dalawa?
Tatlo.
Pero ang tatlo,
On the rule, like I said,
Siyempre, tatlo.
Next agenda, simple agenda.
Kasi
the
ito naman,
rules
sabi.
we have, guys, is only for discussion.
Doon tayo.
You have an input, so we make it a better league for all of us.
Yay, parang American Idol.
Okay.
You have a say.
Team is also entitled to one timeout each during overtime period. So one overtime, one timeout. And then all timeouts, regular in overtime, will be 1 minute in length. So 1 minute lang timeout po natin. In case of an overtime, additional, then sa overtime natin, 5 minutes extension. Ang last minute lang yung stop time.
Okay.
Right?
Question, pag may injury timeout, ma-carry ba yun as a timeout nila?
No, kuya.
No,
Patient.
committee timeout yun eh.
Committee.
Ito, narito po.
Yun. Yan.
In case of a second or third overtime, the first, kasi may first overtime po tayo, pero alam po natin na limitado lang ang gym time natin. Ang binudget po natin, an hour 15 minutes, which is very generous. Standard lang, 1 hour, di ba? So, pag may second overtime, ang suggestion po natin is first team to score 4 points.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Second
Yeah.
overtime.
Second overtime.
First overtime, 5 minutes, last minute, stop time. Second overtime, kasi nga, like I said, kung gusto niyo magbayad, let's do it.
What about it happens playoffs?
It's different.
It's a different, like we said, this is only elimination. We make exceptions.
Sitting and group.
Yeah.
Third overtime.
Yeah, well, pero hindi yung posible, ewan ko lang. And then, sinabi rin, in the playoffs, the second or third overtime, we played the standard FCBL rule of last minute stop time until the winner is determined. So sa playoffs, we make exceptions, right? And then yung sa rule number 11, overtime rules, however, will be subject to gym time consideration. So pag pinapaalis na po tayo, wala tayong magagawa, di ba? Pag pang-limang overtime na, we will postpone the game until such time we can, determine.
Shootout na, shootout. Shootout.
Ano, shooting na
Shooting na lang.
Okay, yung ating
Lagi ng free throw. Yeah. First to make 10.
yung ating report malinis sa ating rules.
Overtime na naman, then another one is overtime.
Okay, fourth part ng ating ng special tools ng FCBL.
Discuss ni Roman.
Okay. Each team must have at least 5 minutes player before a game can commence and proceed. A team will be considered no show if it is 5 minutes late. So kailangan pagka 5 minutes, pagka wala, ang time natin kunyari 1 o'clock, pag magtatime kami ng 5 minutes, pagka wala pa, default na yun.
Lose by default.
Oo.
Just by default.
Yeah, lose by
Ganun
default.
na strict?
Yes.
Unlike before yung style nyo na
No. Wala na. Kasi pinaka-book na yun.
By the way, kasi meron pang mga
basta natin yung 4 players. That's good.
Dapat 5 players talaga, right?
No, 4 is fine. I think 4 is
Edward, what's your input on that?
4 Edward, right? 4?
4 with the technical.
Yeah, sure. 4 is fine.
4 is technical. So,
4 with the technical?
Yeah, 4 with the technical. Can you make the change?
But in the playoffs, different.
Yeah.
Different. Okay, then, like I said, the general guideline is the FIBA rules. Those are only special rules that we have because we have to fit, the game.
Uniform. They have to be complete uniform. Yeah. Will be assessed fine of $100. So before mag-start yung game natin, kailangan mag-deposit kayo.
Wait, by the way, I'm gonna explain that one. Para maliwanag. Yung sinasabi niyang fine na 200.
Kasi 100.
Hindi yung ban 200.
Just wait. We have a ban 200. That one ban is refundable anytime. If your game is done, you can return your money. So like this one, this team is default. They have 200, right? Then this one team is default. The money 100 goes to the other team. 300. So para maiwasan natin yung mga default at maiwasan natin yung mga ganon, kailangan mag-on time tayong dumating. Okay. At saka yung pera, the money, hindi pupunta sa amin, pupunta doon sa kalaban nyo, which is parang dangerous operation niya.
Okay.
Okay? Get nyo?
Di ba nag-ulit 6-5 kasi hindi ako
Okay?
kalaban.
Okay? Parang yung avoid na kasi sometimes that happen, the top one and the under, this team is will not shop. Okay, reverse naman natin. Then this one, huwag na tayo mag-shop kasi yung kalaban natin, it's 200, right? Kaya 200. So, nakakuha siya. Easy money. Diba? Kasi hindi nag-show up yung kalaban. So, meron naman ako suggestion kasi let's say, ito, team na to may manager. Kung pwede na sana magbibigay na lang ng pera para, let's say, ito captain ball. All the team, kaya namin in-allow the 18 teams, so each team magbigay ng $10 sa captain ball, which is, yun na lang ibigay yung part. Para hindi naman mahirapan yung manager nyo na, boss, meron pala kami 200 additional. What's that additional again? Bakit naninigil sa, para explain nyo na lang sa mga player. Diba? Ito ang ibig sabihin namin. So, kung halimbawa yung makakakuha pa kami ng sponsor, hindi ko sinasabi na yung 2,000, maybe yung depends sa sponsor. Ay, depende. See?
Pero guaranteed yun.
Guaranteed 2,000. So, kaya kailangan namin, kaya gusto namin, yung kami, meron kami cameraman, magbibigyo sa atin para makita.
Plus the first day is only 5 hours. 3 games, an hour and a half, program maybe, and then the 3 games, the rest. So for everybody, the time requirement will be at most 3 hours. So I guess you have to come out.
So, opening 6 teams na maglalaro.
Yeah, but everybody has to come.
Pero magpupuntan pa, wala pa tayo. Everybody
Siya lang buy. Lagi may buy na kasi 30 teams na. Every
What time is that?
12 to 5 p.m.
So, nag-gabi ng kapag
Opening natin one.
So, where's the opening? Is it division or random?
Randall ang ating opening.
Tapos after that, sa Vision Center, 1 to 6. Every Sunday, 1 to 6.
Okay,
So 4 games na
Yeah. Basically, that's the setup.
4 games o 5 games? 4 games?
4 games.
Okay.
Yun na sila
So, yung mga buy. So, 8
we
teams, 5 teams ang di makapagkaroon, right?
Yeah.
Because we have 13 teams.
And the setup is basically, normally you play every hour. So it's not so much.
May magdodoble sa inyo ng every week.
Siguro may successive.
Once in a while, you have successive na rin.
Yeah. So, one more question. Sino gusto maglaro ng long weekend kasi yung October 9?
No way.
Yeah, so, di ba, kasi yung ibang hindi makakalaro, papayag gusto nyo ba? So, para makapagpabog na kami.
Maybe let's try avoiding long weekend.
Okay.
Generally, that's not, but it's open if you want.
If you want lang, yun lang tanong namin sa iyo kasi may...
Nagbato tayo. Sino gusto maglaro sa long weekend? Sino gusto maglaro?
No.
Long weekend.
Basta lang, long weekend.
Okay. No long weekend. No schedule.
Okay. Basta.
Yung daming
gawa na. Tapos, 15 years old yung news ko. Pero gawa na yun.
So pwede Canadian, ha?
Yung qualification.
Wait.
Yung qualification ng best of uniform. Let's say,
Yeah.
maganda yung uniform nila. Lima lang sila.
May criteria kami.
Dapat yun o. Dapat
Maganda yan.
hindi. Yan tama yan.
Audience impact. Wah, mga ganun.
Kailangan yung nakalist na lineup mo, nandun lahat.
I-discuss ni Alex, i-boss Alex yung ano.
Dapat nakasapatos sa kanila. Sa iba, hindi ni Aris, may mga nakachinelas. Hindi kompleto yun. May bayaan. Ito, nakachinelas sa mga tuwalya.
Ito yung criteria. This is the criteria na best uniform.
Actually, sa ating best uniform, 40% to like one.
So, kompleto kayo.
Boss.
Okay, isa mo. Ay, isa mo. Number 5.
5% hygiene sa mababaw lahat. Ano kung dito yan?
We have 20 minutes left, ha? Pwede mo siguro yung ating 20% dito. Ang sino na sa...
Players on the court.
Yeah.
Pag pumasok lahat yung mga players, naka ano na yun sa
may camera naman eh.
sa
Saan ba talaga?
gym. Naka sa